Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Is my computer okay? Is this working? I think it's working. I think everything's okay. It did not break on the plane. That's good, that's good. Just making sure everything's working. I would be scared if my computer got hurt. But nah, it's alive. It's alive and well. Watch me jinx that. Nah. It should be fine. How's it going? I'm suffering. There's a lot of group work this week. I have, I think, at least 3 group stuff to work on. Other than that, I had fun during my trip at least. I did want to stream during the trip, but no, I couldn't. First few days I was with my grandpa, and he plays the TV too loud. His TV is way too loud. You would have heard it, even with noise cancellation. And then afterwards, I roomed with my parents. And that situation was even more awkward. Yep, was in Vegas, but now I'm back. I think the thing that I had to get the most used to, though, was getting shocked a lot in Vegas. I don't know why, but every single door I touched, I get shocked. Each time I tried to wash my hands, I get shocked. It was painful. Even touching an elevator button, shock. Even like just poking my sibling or parent, shock. Though hey, over here I rarely get shocked, so yay, no more shocking. So it's all good now. Oh man, I kind of forget what I put on this PowerPoint because I just took random pictures and I just put them in here. But yay for being nerfed from the electric powers. I wasn't able to control my electrostatic abilities. But hey, it's all good now. But yes, this is my PowerPoint. Man, this feels like I'm practicing for my presentation that I have tomorrow. So this is my presentation, everyone. Las Vegas trip 2021. First picture, let's see. A picture that I took from the plane. Ah yes, clouds. Wonderful, wonderful clouds. Oh man, the trip too kinda hurt actually. There was a lot of turbulence, so I feared getting hot coffee. I like ordering hot coffee if they give me free drink options. I'm like, okay, can I have coffee or juice? I didn't want coffee though. I feel like if I got coffee, I would have burned myself. It was bad turbulence. Everything was shaking. There were crying children. And adding spilt coffee would make things a whole level of painful. And then afterwards, there were even more clouds. Ah yes, the clouds intensified as the turbulence intensified. Which was pain. Nah, I was on the window seat this time. Luckily, I was trying to think of the seating situation. This flight, I was by the window. And then I was sitting by my dad and... just my dad. Yeah. He gave me the window seat. He was feeling nice, but then he was mad at me. Ooh, hello. He was mad at me because I kept the window open. He wanted to sleep. So I had to keep the window halfway cracked while snapping pictures. Totally worth it. Because look, the clouds intensified even more. At this point, the clouds kind of look like they'd be tasty like cotton candy. Or very comfortable. Though if you've ever chased clouds like high up in the mountains, they are not as soft as they look. They are not as soft as they look at all. Oh man, keeping the plane window open. I mean, not exactly open. The blinds, yes. Heh. Yeah, turbulence is scary. Turbulence is the worst part. Actually, no, not turbulence. I think the worst part is when there's unruly people on the plane. Luckily, it wasn't that bad. It's not like there were a lot of people fighting. Because I've been on plane flights where passengers are drunk and they try to fight the flight attendants and have to get escorted off, which is terrifying. Luckily, that didn't happen this time. Only crying children. And parents enabling them. Being like, don't worry, sweetie. When we arrive, I'll get you a present. I'll get you a surprise. Like, okay. At least that kinda calmed them down until they got too excited. Though, well. Phew. At this point, I saw dirt. It was exciting seeing land after flying for, what was it, 5 or 6 hours? Something like that. I think it was closer to like 6 hours though. It was amazing seeing dirt for the first time in a while. And ooh, hello. And then I saw even more dirt. I'm like, wow, look, the scenery's changing. It went from darker dirt to lighter dirt. I didn't have my headphones out during the plane ride. I had it packed up, which was my bad, but whatever. We were in a rush in the morning. And after I started seeing actual civilization, it was kind of cool. To me, it looked like video game graphics. I'm like, wow, what video game world am I entering? Though at this point, it kind of looked more like a miniature town. If you ever seen one of those miniature ones. Like, what is this? Where am I being taken to? Look at this. Look at how uniformed everything is. So many houses look the same. I was amazed. I was very, very amazed. And ouch, you have a grain of dust in your eye, Areki? Oh, I hope you feel better. Oh man, that's big pain. I hope you can get that out. Ooh, good evening to you. Good evening, Gunther. Did I fight some food off? Yesterday I fought food. Today I didn't. Later on I'm getting food though. I also need to be good and stop by an ATM. That can be for later. There's 24-hour ones. I'm good. But yeah, over here it kind of looked like I was either entering a miniature town or some sort of odd video game, which I thought was kind of cool. And then over here I'm like, wow, these game graphics truly are superb. Look at how clear they are. It was kind of cool seeing how fast people drove, since over here you can't drive as fast as, I guess you would say, Las Vegas, and the roads look they were long, very, very long. And then afterwards over here, I have no idea what this place was. I never visited it, but from the plane I'm like, you know what, let's take a random picture. I wonder what my bro was thinking, sitting next to me. Or no, whoops, not my bro, my dad. Bro was on my plane ride back. Dad was the one next to me, where he was angry because he could see the light. But over here looked kind of fun. And then, oh, next is a picture of my first room I was in with my grandpa. I am sitting from where I was sleeping, aka the couch. Ooh, hello. I hope I get good pulls from Gacha. I was sitting, or actually, yeah, this is my sleeping area that I'm taking a picture from. Too bad there wasn't really like a place for me to plug my laptop in here. If I wanted to, or if I wanted to stream, I would have had to take my laptop to, you see those 2 chairs under that one painting on the right side in the back against that wall? It had a nice table where I could plug in my laptop if I wanted to. But the thing is, the door entering a room was my grandpa's room. And he plays TV super duper loud. I don't know why he plays it so loud. Because I know he's not deaf. He can hear. But it was so loud that I'm like, you know what? It is capturing all the sounds of the TV. And I think I'd get bonked for that. Because the shows he was watching had so much swearing in it. Which I'm like, GG, Grandpa. You do you, Gramps. Watch whatever you want, Gramps. And here you go. You can see my sleeping area. It was actually comfortable. I don't mind sleeping on the couch. Though on vacation, I'd rather not sleep on the couch. At home, I love sleeping on the couch. Because the living room couches have the best breeze. My room is an oven. My room that I'm in has no breeze. That's why I have to keep fans on, even during... What is this, winterish now? Because there's no airflow. But couch gang, hello, hello. I love this couch. This couch was comfortable. It was my home for a few days. Though, I did have to fight for the thermostat a few times. Because my grandpa and I wanted it to be like a comfy... What was it? High 70s? But my mom, whenever she'd visit, she'd be like, this room is too hot, you guys. Let's make it colder. And then Grandpa and I would get cold. We would freeze. So it was kind of a good thing we stayed together. Since we were weak. We were too weak. And it is a pull-out bed, but then I just kept it as a couch because I'm lazy. I'm super duper lazy. I didn't want to put all the bed sheets on. I mean, I did bring out some of the stuff because I needed a pillow and a blanket, but otherwise I'm like, nah, I don't want to make a bed. Ooh. Now this is one of the first things I ate. I loved it. This stuff was super duper tasty. Oh man, I miss this food. The honey walnut shrimp. So good. Honey walnut shrimp is so tasty. They cooked the honey walnuts perfectly. Though maybe I was just starving after getting off the plane. Oh, I should tell you guys what kind of food I had on the plane. They gave me juice. They gave me crackers, or should I say wheat thins. I got a little snack pouch of other like crackers. I had some gummies, fruit gummies. Isn't that a nice plane ride snack for like 6 hours? Yum! Tiny bags of chips. Oh man, though the weather here right now, actually, what even was the weather? I kind of want to compare since Well-Fried having 35 degrees Celsius. I'm curious. Don't mind me, I'm just looking at my weather app. Okay, over here. Wow, it's actually not that. Oh, it's no wonder why it's not that hot. It's rainy season. Oops. Okay, right now it is 79 degrees Fahrenheit, which would be 26 degrees Celsius at 7:14 p.m. That is my rainy weather, nighttime weather. Which is semi-decent, except for the humidity. There was so much rain today. My house has a leaky roof. Luckily, right now it's not pouring. I hope I don't jinx it. Since we had to bring out the pan earlier today to catch all the rain before I left. I'm like, okay, good luck house. Good luck surviving house. Ooh, I forget what... Oh, and this one was... beef. Delicious beef. Surprisingly, it wasn't actually that spicy. Even though you see all those the pepper seeds, I would say that the spiciness level was more of a medium mild. Though too bad because it was kind of medium mildish. My grandpa couldn't eat it because he's super weak to spice. He can't handle spice at all. Which is understandable. Though it kind of scares me because my grandparents cannot eat spicy food. Will I lose my tolerance by the time I'm their age? Or is it one of those things where you always like spicy food? I don't know. Oops, is the mic loose? Let me just move it around a tiny bit. Because my mic stand fell. It fell while I was gone. No, I think it's okay now. The part that attaches to my desk, whatever that padding is, ripped off of my mic stand while I was off. Which made me go, what happened? Was there like some sort of specter that entered my room? Was there an earthquake? Though it should work for now. I can order a new one later. Why does everything have to break when I don't even touch it? My microphone's just being weird right now. Everything wants to destroy itself. Okay, it sounds better now? Okay, good. I had to move it over a tiny bit. I have to adjust this stand every so often. I don't want it to break for reals. Though it's not a good sign when something falls when you're not home. So maybe I should replace it. Oh well. What was this? Oh, this was calamari. I forgot. I mean, the calamari was decent. It wasn't my favorite part of the food, but it was tasty. Plus it provided some vegetables, much needed vegetables, except I didn't eat the vegetables because I'm terrible. I'm just like, I want meat. After eating a bunch of chips, I just want meat. Oh man, Scuff. Scuff, please be kind. Be kind, please. As long as it doesn't start lagging like crazy, I'll consider this a win. There's no escape from Scuff though. I have my Ethernet cable plugged in, so it should be safe. I'm assuming. I hope. Oh man, if you're hungry now, I'm gonna be starving by the end of this. The last thing I ate was lunch. And that was at least 5 hours ago. I forget when I ate. Oh well. Scuff Season 3, The Return of Scuffacles. Though I will defeat you, Scuffacles. Oh man, this part was super duper good. Roast duck. I love this roast duck. This is my little bro's favorite thing. He ate over half of it. I at least had a few pieces. I gave my family priority for this because there was something else that we got that was my favorite. Nom 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 nom. Oh man, that roast duck. I forget, I think this was a whole duck too. I think my family ordered a whole one, which is why there's a lot. How come only poultry doesn't look like chicken? Because it wants to differentiate itself. It wants to assert its dominance over chicken. Everything else wants to pretend to be chicken. Like this. It's not chicken. It's salt and pepper crab. This was my first time having salt and pepper crab. Holy cow, I love this stuff. I was terrible though. They give you one of those shell crackers, but I didn't use that. I just grabbed pieces and used my teeth and my hands. I just ripped it. I'm like, it's fried enough. I can use my teeth. My mom was scared I was gonna break my teeth, but I'm like, Mom, if you're so scared, can you break the shell for me? Her, no. Me, well, too bad. I'm just gonna bite this. I believe in myself. And my teeth are fine. I didn't break them. I was careful enough. But man, this was my favorite thing. It was beautiful. They ask you if you like the crab that they chose. It's a live crab. So thank you, Krabby, for sacrificing yourself for my tummy. I ate most of it. This was pretty much eaten by my dad and I. Because Mom didn't want to make a mess. Grandpa... Well, there's jalapenos in it. He can't eat that. My little brother, he just wanted duck. So my dad and I, we had no shame. We're just like, ah yes. Grab pieces. Bite, bite, bite. Chew, chew, chew. They gave us a nice bowl to put our shells in. So we're just like, ah yes. Pass the spitting bowl, please. We were terrible. I feel like the rest of the family was probably trying to ignore us, but hey, we wanted food. We wanted to eat. Wait, steam encrusted? I have never had steam encrusted crabs. I don't think I've had... I mean, like crusted crabs anyways. Usually the crab that I eat over here is kimchi crab poke. So it's just tiny crabs that are marinated in the kimchi poke sauce, and it's raw. So I just eat raw crabs. I'm not used to the fancy stuff that's cooked. I'm just like, you know what? Let's go to the market. Ah yes, I want poke. I'm gonna get some fish, I'm gonna get some crab. Good. And yeah, the crab was fried with the shell on. Which is why they gave us the shell cracker thing that I don't know how to use, so I didn't use it. Luckily, my teeth are strong enough to bite through it. Oh man, though, if I did chip a tooth, that would have been very, very awkward and embarrassing. Because at that point, my mom would be right, but no, no, no. I survived. It was all good. I want more of this stuff, though. But it's fine, it's fine. I can go back to my usual. My crab poke. It's still tasty enough. And it's cheap at least. Or at least cheap compared to the big crabs. Since they're just tiny little raw crabs. Nom 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 nom. I need to find those steam crab those. I want to try that. Steam and coated blue crabs. Those sound good. I want to try all the crab dishes. Oh look, it's my dessert. AKA pretty much the one time I had bubble tea. It was so good. I was so sad. There was no bubble tea areas near me in like a walking vicinity. We had to go to, I think it was that considered, is this considered Chinatown where we had to get the bubble tea from? I think it was. But man, it was worth going there. I wanted bubble tea so badly. It was my craving. So I'm happy I could get it. And ooh, hello, hello. This flavor was a milk tea with the cheese foam on top. I wanted to try cheese foam to feel fancy. It was a salted cheese foam, which was surprisingly not cheesy. For some reason, I thought it would actually taste super cheesy, but nah. It was like a light flavor, and it wasn't even that salty, which is good. So I approve of it. And ooh, hello, hello. Ah, and here is my midnight snack. Takoyaki that I got from the place with the bubble tea. The takoyaki was pretty good. It's just that the sauce that they used was a little bit too sweet. It's just a little bit too sweet for me. But I still ate it all. I was happy. They added a lot of bonito flakes, which I appreciate because I love bonito flakes. Plus, it was on the cheaper side, so I can't complain. I'm happy. I just ate it all. I didn't share. Wait, yeah, I didn't share. Oops. I'm just like, ah, yes, look, it's my snack. Gulp. Delicious. But nah, I shared a few things. Like, oops, I didn't take a picture of what I shared. Oh man. I'm sad I didn't take a picture of the things that I shared, which was a red bean soup and an almond soup. Those dessert soups. I'm just like, here you go, Mom and Dad. These are for you. You get the healthy stuff. While I am here with my bubble tea and takoyaki. But nope. I mean, over here I did share. I got some nice butter chicken curry. I got my nice bread with it. Man, this stuff was so good. Except for my family's taking my food, aka my parents. I ate a decent... No, I didn't even eat half of it. I only ate a tiny bit. I made the mistake of leaving my leftovers in my dad's fridge. I shouldn't have done that because the next day, when I wanted to warm up my curry and rice, he said he ate it all. I'm like, thanks, Dad. At least you enjoyed it. At least you enjoyed it. I was sad. And for this one, it was a food delivery. I felt so proud. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pick up this food delivery by myself. Like a boss. Because during the trip, we had to go by a buddy system. I wasn't allowed to go out by myself. And I thought, at the very least, I can pick up my own food. But no, my mom came with me. I really thought I could go up by myself. I'm like, yes, it's just outside the lobby, Mom. I'm like, Mom, why are you here? Why are you just standing awkwardly? You're not even standing next to me. You're just watching me. I can see you, lady. Standing off in the distance, staring at me. Suspicious lady. Why didn't I put my name on it? I mean, I had a receipt with my name on it. I thought that counted, but no. And ooh, see you later, Sarkaz Grudge Bearer. I hope you have a good time too. So man, this was at least a slight taste of freedom. A slight taste of freedom. Yo, this was pretty. This part was super pretty. Oh gosh, I hope my mom wouldn't be watching the stream. At that point, I think I get grounded. No, I didn't do anything bad actually. Nah. I did sneak one food delivery by myself. I did take a picture of the food. I didn't tell anyone that I was going out. My grandpa was sleeping. I snuck out. But it was just a food delivery at like 2 a.m. Nothing suspicious. And man, over here, this area was gorgeous. I loved how they decorated this place. The statues looked super cool too. It was super busy. And over here was where a lady thought I was a little kid lost from my family since I decided to go a few feet in front of my family. I'm like, yeah, we're indoors. No fear. I can go a few feet away from you guys. Until a lady thought I was a lost child. And then I went back to my family. I'm like, no. No, ma'am. I'm not lost. Look, they're right here. And then I felt too awkward to go too far away from them. Because I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna... At this point, I guess I have to just walk with them. No going ahead. No causing misunderstandings with random people. Anu, hello, hello. At least it was fun exploring here. I couldn't go to all the places inside though, since Grandpa didn't want to walk too much. My mom didn't want to walk too much either, which is why I'm like, you guys gotta wear comfortable shoes. I wore my exploring shoes, so I was fine. My legs didn't hurt, my feet felt good. So at least what we looked at was pretty. That's what matters, right? How pretty it was. Like this giant Christmas tree. I didn't bother checking if it was real or not, but it looked cool. I'm like, wow, this is huge. Though I didn't want to get super duper close. I was tempted to smell it, but then no, I think I looked creepy going up to the... whatever those things around the Christmas tree is, or are. Those... whatever that thing where you can't go past it. I think I looked scary if I just walked up to that area, leaned over and just was like, are you a real tree? Sniff, sniff, sniff. But nah, I didn't do it. Though, I'm kind of amazed that I managed to dodge all the people trying to take pictures in front of the tree. Because I had to bide my time. I'm just like, okay, yes, they're leaving. Snap. Snap, 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 snap. Anu, hello, hello. How have I been? Vacation, fun. Schoolwork, painful, but that's life. For some reason, at the end of the year, all teachers, or most teachers, decide, you know what sounds great to end the year with? Research projects. You get a research project. You get a research project. Oh, how about a group research project just for you? Thanks, Teach. Ah, and that's not all. Let's add on a paper to go with it. Thanks. Just thanks. Sad. So hey, I had enough fun so I can power through. Plus at the end of the year, if I'm super lucky, maybe I'll hang out with my relatives who like eating a lot of food. And that'll be a plus, we can just eat a bunch. Especially if I do super good. Surprisingly, the test that I had earlier this week, I didn't do that bad. I thought I did, or last week, bleh, not this week. After coming back, I had a test on Wednesday. I thought I did super duper bad, but I actually got an 80%. Which to me kind of hurt because I'm like, 80%? That's barely a B, but I can't be mad. At least I passed. I got a B. So I'm just telling myself, don't be angry, self. It's okay. It's okay. You forgot about your test. You were a dum-dum, but you still passed it, so be happy, self. So that's why I'm just telling myself, it's okay, it's okay. Just redeem yourself with your presentations. Sadness. Poof. Oh, here's the food I snuck out for. This is the food delivery I snuck out for. I felt so happy and proud. Of course, going out at 2, 3 a.m.-ish. I felt proud until I went outside and it was extra cold. What was it? Like 50-something degrees Fahrenheit? While I was waiting, I'm like, this is a lot colder than when I was with my mom. At least I was by myself outside, so no one could see me awkwardly shivering while waiting for my food. I'm like, driver, I see that you're 9 minutes away. I should be out here just in case. And then I regretted it because 9 minutes turned longer and longer due to, I guess, traffic. But hey, the food was tasty. Poof. The freezing temperatures though. It it was actually kind of nice. A nice difference than over here. I'm like, wow, it's actually cold here. I'm kind of suffering, but it's kind of a nice experience at the same time. Wow, 36 degrees there. Holy cow, that's way colder. 50 is super low compared to here at my high 70s, low mid 80 nights. Over here anyways. Luckily, the food was good though. Though it was kind of questionable about me ordering seafood. But I had a craving. I couldn't resist it. I even had a coupon, so it was worth it. Yes, I was able to get the McDonald's pie, luckily. I convinced my dad to walk out for me. For this one, I got a chirashi bowl, which is the one on the left, the white bowl. It had salmon, ahi, I think it had hamachi, and something else with ikura. I like that. It was pretty good. I just wish they gave me not wasabi. There was wasabi. There was ginger. They didn't give me shoyu. I wanted my shoyu, aka soy sauce, to mix my wasabi with, but it's okay, it's okay. At least it was still good. The one on the right in the black bowl, I got some unagi. The unagi was pretty good, but I prefer the unagi here since the unagi places here have bigger portions of unagi. When I got this, I'm like, wow, this is kind of small. I felt kind of mean thinking that, but I'm like, I appreciate the places here so much more after that, because I'm like, oh, I was expecting at least 3 pieces of unagi, but it was okay. It was okay. The pickles were good. At least the pickles were good next to it. I like those pickles. I have those at home in the fridge. Those are part of my pickle stashes. Holy cow, 90 degrees Fahrenheit is cold there? Yo, that is scary. That is terrifying. That is like hot daytime weather here. Big fear. And let's see, that little tiny bowl at the bottom, that is Wasabi Taco, which is taco aka octopus in a wasabi sauce, which I like because I like the burn. The burn of wasabi feels kind of nice, especially when your sinuses are stuffed, except mine weren't. I'm just like, I just want to eat this. I rarely get wasabi taco here, so I'm like, this is actually a treat for me. That's something I rarely get. And yeah, it is interesting hearing the different weathers well fried. Like over here, the weather barely changes. It's humid on the hotter side. Sometimes it turns very stormy because of hurricane season. But otherwise, it's pretty much just hot. Just heat. And real wasabi or just green horseradish? Well, this one might have been just green horseradish though. But legit wasabi, oh man, the burn it's amazing, especially when it's fresh. I rarely get that stuff though. Plus, like for the real wasabi, I think it's more paste-like versus some of the other wasabi, which is more Play-Doh-like. Oh, that's a bad way of describing it, but that's how I would describe it. Oh, I love this bakery. This bakery was so good. It was my favorite bakery that I went to during the entire trip. 85 degrees Celsius. I loved it there. I wish there was one here. My friend who visited, she says that there's one where she is. So if I visit her, I'll get super lucky and get some 85 degrees too. Maybe. Maybe. So I want to visit her. Not just for the bread though. I want to visit because she's my friend, but that bread though. That bread though. Inside the red and white box, that was one of those jiggly cheesecakes. Which is way different than, let's say, a Cheesecake Factory cheesecake. It's not dense. It's very, very light, cloud-like, and jiggly. I loved it. There's like the melon pan looking one next to it, to left. Oh man, the crust was so good. It was a perfect crunch. Ooh, hello, hello. Bread is the best. Of course we're gonna all simp for bread. It's some good bread. And then there's the cookies next to it. Surprisingly, I loved it. Even though I don't really care for oatmeal cookies, it was an oatmeal cookie with chocolate chips. And it kind of tasted like gingerbread. Which is a rare cookie here actually. Under that, there's a croissant, which I did not eat. That was from my little brother. I was tempted to steal it from him, but no. Little bro's priorities during this trip. His priorities were so amazing. I'm like, wow. All he wanted to do, his goals were to eat Costco food. He wanted to compare the Costco food in Las Vegas compared to the Costco food here. It was terrible how we had to drive for about an hour to get to Costco just for him. None of us got anything from the Costco food court. Only him. But Dad was feeling nice because that's the one thing he wanted in life. Literally the one thing. The bakery wasn't that expensive actually. And the thing at the right side, they were egg tarts. Which was so good. I wish I had more egg tarts. I mean, they're kind of like... The flavor is similar to creme brulee, but more of a custard. Or actually, no. Yeah, I would consider it tasting kind of like a custard pie, but in a tinier form. Oh yeah, another thing my little bro wanted was 7-Eleven. We did not get him that. He wanted 7-Eleven snacks. I'm like, bro, no. We took an hour for your Costco trip. He also wanted chicken nuggets from McDonald's. So I'm like, you know what? That's fine. Get your chicken nuggets. I want my apple pie. I want to try the baked apple pie, bro. Which was fun. I'm like, thanks, bro. I like your priorities. It benefited me, actually. And oh man, I didn't get to try either of the Costellas. Those two breads in the middle that look similar, that's Costella. My mom ate it. I should have taken one. I should have been like, yes, I care about your health, mother. One of those should be for me. But who am I kidding? I ate most of the other stuff. And ooh, hello. And then there's that bottom bread, which was, I think it was a cream-filled bread. Some sort of cream bread, which I liked. I just ate it. I'm like, you know what? Bread. Delicious. Nom 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 nom. I miss this bakery. This is gonna be, for sure, one of the places I go to the next time the next time, aka the first time I visit my friend. I've never been in her state either. Ooh, this is my late night dinner. Oh man, My mom, dad, and I, we went out for dinner. Grandpa stayed back because he was tired at this point. My little bro, he was just like, I have bread at home. It's all good. I don't need other food. I love dim sum too. It was so nice. We went out at like 2 a.m. This is 2 a.m. dim sum. Late dinner. Extremely late dinner. The top one was the pork shumai. Bottom one was a shrimp one. And the top right, oh, I love the short ribs. That was my favorite. That was my absolute favorite. I'm pretty sure it was just cooking from probably the morning time. So by the time we got there at 2 a.m., it was fall off the bone. It was so tender. I'm like, this is the perfect time for dim sum. 2 a.m., no one's here. And the short ribs, delicious. It's just that most of the stuff were sold out, which is understandable at 2 a.m. But hey, what they did have, I loved. Great 2 a.m. munchies. And over here, the one on the left, it was shrimp and chives. It was a little bit dry, but hey, it was still tasty once I dipped it inside of the sauce. My dad and I like getting the red chili pepper paste and mixing it with shoyu. So, chili pepper, soy sauce, yum. Just pretty much dipping everything inside. And oh, was there any place that gave me so much food I couldn't eat all of it? I mean, the first place we went to, we ordered a lot, so we had to take it home. Or aka to the hotel, which was fine. I ate extra crab the next day, which was nice actually. Crab for days, aka 2 days, because you don't want to keep crab in the fridge for too long, even if it's cooked, I think. The thing on the right was surprising. The flavor was reminiscent of honey walnut shrimp without the walnuts. The dipping sauce tasted exactly like the sauce that's on top of the honey walnut shrimp. And as you can probably guess what's inside of those sesame crusted rolls, shrimp. Yum. Oh man, I haven't tried crab claw dim sum. I gotta get that. I think that should be available here. I gotta look that up. Maybe in Chinatown? Maybe. And no, I didn't go to any all-you-can-eat buffets. I wanted to. I was looking up places. There was an all-you-can-eat sushi place. Which I'm like, Dad, let's go. But no, he didn't want to go. I'm like, fine then, Dad. If only I could explore by myself. I would go there by myself, no shame. Like, ah yes, table for one, please. All you can eat. Nom 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 nom. I would have done that. If only. If only. I forgot I had this picture. If you're wondering what this is, at one point, I got a bath bomb, and I was so entertained how the bath bomb looked like my Gatorade. So I grabbed my Gatorade and just tossed the bottle inside of the bath water. I'm like, ah yes, look, they're exactly the same. It looks like it's a Gatorade bath water. I was just so entertained by it. Yes, it's questionable, but hey, gotta stay hydrated. Oh man. The bathroom situation was kind of awkward, since there's nothing blocking off the bathtub from the bedroom. I had to bide my time for when my mom and grandpa went to the casino, or else that would have been so awkward. I'm just like, yay! Grandpa's gone! I can use the bathtub with no fear! No shame. And then, this is what I do. Throw in a bath bomb and a Gatorade? Yep. Nah, didn't try the water. It smelled nice. Or maybe that was the Gatorade? It was worth it. And I did not waste, or at least I feel like I didn't waste a lot of water. I sat in the water for at least an hour. At least an hour. I just boiled myself. Boiled for safety. With my Gatorade as hydration. It was all good. The nice Gatorade kept me sane from the heat. And oh, this was another bakery. It was... Oh, I forget the name. Something... Baguette. Did I have boba while enjoying all the food? Only one place. There are no boba places near me, which is so sad because over here, I can literally walk to most places and they have bubble tea. The mall has at least 2 boba places. A lot of food places here just flat out sell boba if you ask for it. It's like, oh yes, I would like to get some pho. And my drink, I think I would like a taro boba, please. Thank you. Or yes, time to get... Actually, I need to get a... There's a place near me that has energy drink boba. I know it's energy drink mixed with some sort of, I guess, tea or juice. Whatever the concoction is, I've been scared of it. I've actually been kind of scared of it. But one day I will become brave and try it. Maybe after I try avocado boba. I keep on hearing good stuff about avocado. Like avocado banana, just plain avocado. But I've been scared of that too. I gotta get over my fears. My food fears. And ooh, hello. The first one was a fruit custard bread. It was a tiny little one that I loved. To the right of it, vanilla cream puffs, which I shared with my family. I wasn't nice enough to share my vanilla cream puffs. And afterwards, there's the strawberry cake. It was a strawberry castella cake. And ooh, you think the avocado boba sounds suspicious too? I mean, avocado is super popular here. Though my fear is that it's gonna taste like drinking guacamole. Which I'm pretty sure it doesn't taste like that. I'm just being a baby. Like how I can't have that I'm scared of my energy drink boba. Even though I should be loving that. That should be my jam, but no. Maybe tomorrow I'll order some avocado boba. Though I gotta think about it. There's 2 different versions you can get. You can get like a tea version, a milk tea, or you can get a blended one that's kind of like a smoothie. Maybe I'll get the blended one. I think the blended one's probably safer than pure liquidy. I think. I assume. I'll hope. Yes, avocado and a normal one. Maybe avocado and a plain milk tea? Or honeydew, since honeydew is like the safest flavor for me. I don't think I've ever gotten a bad honeydew one. Yeah, that's the safest. And oh, the bottom ones. There's a chocolate drizzled croissant, which I gave to my little bro because he barely tried anything new at all during the vacation. He had croissants, he had Costco food, he had the roast duck, he had McDonald's. I think he had cereal that we got at Walmart. He's not adventurous at all. The one next to it is a cookies and cream croissant. It had Oreos on top and a cookie and cream center. I had to think of the word. I wanted to get a chocolate croissant, but no, they were like full on chocolate filled, but they were out. So they're like, well, here you go, take cookies and cream. Okay. I don't mind cookies and cream. I feel like normal boba would probably be like the basic milk tea. Just the pure basic one. Which I like too. I like my basic milk teas. AKA the one milk tea drink that I actually had. But I was fancy and added a cheese foam. And then the one next to it was a bread with just a cream filling, which I gave to my grandpa. So I didn't eat it. I'm like, you know what? Here you go, Gramps. At the very least, you can have this. I ain't gonna be too greedy with my snacks that I got. All the baked goods from here, I got it by myself. I ordered it because I wanted to be nice. Plus, I wanted baked goods. That was my craving. Do you recognize where this is? It's that same dim sum place, but this time, we did not go at 2 a.m. We went at 1... Wait. After midnight, closer to 1 a.m., slightly earlier. Slightly earlier dinner. They had more options this time, so we actually got some of the steam buns. I think the bottom one was like a regular char siu flavor. The one on top of, like the top right, that really smooth looking one, it was an egg custard bun, which I loved. It was sweet, it was tasty. I'm like, this is my dessert. And of course we got more of those, the short ribs. But man, I kind of wish we waited until 2 a.m. because it wasn't as tender as the 2 a.m. one, but it was still tender at midnight, 1 a.m.-ish. It was tasty though. That's why we ordered 2. We also got more of the basically honey walnut shrimp rolls. More of the shrimp and chives. And yo, that hot and sour soup, I loved it. That was my favorite thing during the trip. That was probably the best hot and sour soup I've had. Just in general. It was very, very potent. My dad gagged. Oh yeah, during this part, it was just my dad and I going out because we were hungry. We're just like, yes, let's go out. You wanna go back to that one dim sum place? Yeah, it sounds great. Anyone else wanna tag along? Oh no? Okay, more for us. So this is the 2 people meal, which was actually more than when my dad, mom, and I went. I guess with mom, we were being kind of polite. We're not gonna overeat, but with just us, mutual agreement. Just eat. No fear. No feeling bad. Just eat. And do we normally eat that late? Actually, kind of. Depending on the day, sometimes I'll eat early. Sometimes I'll eat like 10 p.m., 11 p.m., which is similar-ish. Or afterwards if I'm feeling super lazy after midnight over here. It just depends. But man, that hot and sour soup though. I want that again. It was super sour, super spicy, and they added lots of guts. They added so much egg and mushroom. Man, it was so good. I ate most of it. I ate at least half of that bowl. I gave some to my dad, and we took a little bit home for my mom to try. I think she gagged too. Which I thought was hilarious how they gagged after eating it. Because my first bite of the soup, or my first sip, I'm just like, wow, it's so good! And then my dad thought, I want to try it. And that's when he started coughing. But he still ate 2 bowls worth. Nah. Actually, my dad wanted me to take some of these pictures. He and I send food pictures to each other just to piss each other off. Like, oh, look where I'm eating, Dad. Like, oh, well, look where I'm eating. Like, oh. He usually actually beats me because him and his co-workers go out for food in places that I can't really get to easily because they're far off. Since he goes all around. He goes all around the island. He even goes island hopping during work. Which made me go, wow, thanks, Dad. You didn't want to bring me any food home? Thanks. Thanks, I feel the love. He's like, ah, yes, I ate enough for the both of us. Plus, I sent you a picture. Me, thanks. Thanks. Totally good enough. Thanks. Oh, man. Surprisingly, only me and my, like, little bro stay, like, not super... We don't stay, like, under chonky, I guess, I would say. Which my little bro, understandable. Me, I'm kind of surprised, actually. Though then again, I do walk a decent amount. So I think that's why. Plus, it's all for them gains. And ooh, hello. Hi. No worries, there's still lots of food pictures left. Like, oh, it's not a food picture. Well, this was a interesting hallway that I took a picture of. I'm just like, this hallway looks kind of sketchy. I like it. I'm gonna take a picture. The way it looks, I'm like, I couldn't resist. Like, what do you think of how this area looks? I'm just like, oh yes, I'm just gonna walk down this dark hallway. I can see the exit sign ahead of me. Let's just go down there. And then, entering the other room that I shared with my parents. It is kind of like a trippy sequence in a horror game. And now you'll see the horror of the room I was in with my parents. Ta-da! And this is a picture that I took from the couch. This is from the couch that I rested on. You see how awkward that is? There was no separation. We were just all together. Me, my mom, and my dad. While Gramps and Bro shared another room. Ah, the awkwardness. What do you think of that decor? What do you think of those ladies staring back at you? That just stare at you. Staring menacingly. Asserting their dominance. So hey, at least for this one, there was more separation for the bathroom. So I couldn't complain about that part. I'm like, you know what? Give and take, right? Totally not creepy at all. And oh man, at this place, I was so awkward though, because I did still have to work on group work. I didn't do my group work in my actual room though. I went to the lobby. I was that awkward person. I'm like, hi, can I sit here? Thank you. Don't worry, I bought a snack from the hotel. I at least got a snack and a drink before doing my group work on a Zoom call. And I did take my group mates around the hotel. I'm just like, you know what? I'll give you guys a tour, except for the room, because I didn't want my parents to question what the heck I was doing. And this part wasn't at least that creepy looking. Ta-da! Here's my new Christmas photo. There were so many people taking turns taking pictures in front of here, which is understandable because Christmas decor. in November, though, I was hoping to see more fall decor. That's what I really wanted to see. I was just hoping that there'd be like fall themed stuff. Because over here, there's certain places actually do have fall theme, which is funny because we don't have leaves turning orangey brown, but there's still places that decorate like that. I'm like, oh, this is cute, but doesn't really apply here. And yes, it does kind of look like a box for the frame. Which is why it's even better as a Christmas photo, right? Mm-hmm. Here's some soup that I got. Yo, this place that I got the soup from, I loved it. This was the best deal that I've ever had, or one of the best deals that I ever had. $13.99, and I got prime rib with one side and a dessert. This was my side. This is soup. Yep, I'm at soup at this point. It was supposed to be a cheddar broccoli soup, but as you can tell, there wasn't really broccoli in it, which I was kind of sad about because I love broccoli. It had lots of potatoes. It was good. And then here's the meat. Here is the main part. At this point, I got mashed potatoes because I was just craving mashed potatoes and gravy. And they gave me broccoli. I kind of wish I saved my soup just to dunk that broccoli inside of it. But no, I ate all my soup before this came. But man, the meat was so good. They cooked it really, really nicely. It makes me sad when places overcook the meat, but I was happy. I was very, very happy. Especially for the price. And then here's the dessert that came with it. Cherries Jubilee. That was my first time having it. It was vanilla ice cream, whipped cream, some sort of wafers, and then cherries at the bottom. $13.99. I'm like, wow. Wow. I can't beat that deal. 3 things. And I didn't expect the dessert too. I didn't actually read the entire combo what I got. I'm just like, I want the meat and the soup. That's what I want. So the dessert surprised me. I was happy. Very, very happy. And ooh, see you later, Arfega. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Man, this stuff was so good though. I will miss this deal. I hope this one place stays open. That way I can go to there again. I'm willing to tag along with more family vacations just for the good eats. And ooh, hello, hello. Oh man, this place was so pretty. And oh, this thing? Cherries Jubilee, vanilla ice cream, whipped cream, wafers, cherries underneath. Yum. Oh man. But yeah, this place was amazing because they made a bunch of decorations out of flowers and other stuff. Like, look at this. It's a giant flower made out of flowers. Flower reception. So much flowers. It smelled good in here. Though it was very, very, very crowded in this garden. Which is understandable because it's so pretty. I'm pretty sure a lot of people on vacation are like, ah, yes. Let's check out the garden. This part, I love this decoration a lot. This was cute. This was super cute. Look at Santa's sleigh. Though I kind of wish it was made out of flowers too, but nah. That'd be overkill. It's surrounded by flowers. And then, here's another view of it. Which I'm like, wow, great job with your decor. These are huge. Super huge ornaments. I wonder what would be inside that box. True, true, true. What would be inside a giant box like that? It wouldn't be a Nintendo Switch, I know that for sure. Maybe it'd be a portable plug-in fan. Wouldn't that be a great present? Could have been that. I would accept that present, a portable fan, or... I would say humidifier, but nah, I don't need that, it's humid here. It's just an entire computer. I would take that. I would accept that. Here's another part of it. Look at these. Look at these cute little animal decorations. I like that one seal just lying on its back in the background. You see that one? Just lying on his back with his little flipper on his belly. And it's like, I relate to you. I relate to you, little seal. That's me after eating. And the seal in the water. Me in my Gatorade bath. And then the other cuties. I took multiples of this area because I'm like, look at it. Look at how cute they are. I still love that one seal just chillin'. This part was super cute too. The little foxes at the Coca-Cola polar bear. The polar bear was amazing because they made it out of flowers. That one was legit flowers. I thought it was funny how they gave it a Coca-Cola scarf though. Like, oh yes, it's that Coca-Cola or Coca-Cola polar bear. The one in the commercials. It's like, oh yes, meta celebrity, the Coca-Cola polar bear. And ooh, hola. Nah, too bad those foxes didn't say mama mama. They didn't say that. But check out this. The Coca-Cola polar bear up close. So beautiful. So elegant. Probably my favorite flower display, just because I thought it was the most unique. I didn't expect to see a polar bear made out of flowers. Best polar bear. I don't even know if they make commercials with them either, but I see them on... I think I see them on TV every so often, or maybe I just watched a compilation of old ads on YouTube, just because I like looking at old commercials, just to see how funny they were. I don't even know what kind of flowers he was, though. Oh man, I can imagine them being vicious. I can imagine that. This was another cute display. Look at the giant doggo in a box. Imagine getting a giant doggo like that. Surrounded by pretty, pretty flowers. The doggo was cute, the box was cute too. A lot of people were taking pictures by it, but I was happy I managed to snag a photo without being too awkward. Though my dad kept on trying to photobomb. He photobombed a few of my photos and ruined it. I chose the ones without him. Like, father, you aren't getting the satisfaction. You ain't getting the satisfaction. But yes, that does look like a good boy. Ah, here's the snack that I had while doing my group work. Me at 2 a.m. Yeah, around 2 a.m. Going downstairs to the lobby because one of the places was open until 4 a.m. I'm like, can I get a snack and can I get a coffee? Thank you. And then I sat down and did some group work. 2 a.m. is the best time for snacks, basically. And why was I doing group work at 2 a.m.? Because my group and I were decided to work on stuff super late, which I I appreciate them for liking late work. I very much appreciate that. We did our work. Though it was kind of embarrassing because it was working on my stuff and just like talking a lot about group work while people passed by trying to get into the rooms. I'm just like, don't mind me, I'm just doing my homework right here. Oh look, there's some workers going around. Don't mind me, don't worry. I'm actually I'm staying here. I'm not just loitering. Look, I got a snack, I got a drink. I just took slow bites. Take a bite, set the snack down. By the way, it was a brownie. This is a brownie covered in, I guess, some sort of frosting. Covered in more frosting. At this point, the strawberries were dry, but I didn't mind that. It's 2 a.m. I don't think I can really expect super fresh strawberries at that time. With a little bit of chocolate on top. And then I had my coffee, just slowly sipping it too. Just very, very slowly. Take a gulp, put it down. Wait 10 minutes, take another gulp. But hey, I didn't get in trouble. Plus, I mean, at one point my mom did call me. She's like, what are you doing down there still? I'm like, I'm doing homework, Mom. She's like, oh, okay, understandable. Because originally I did say I was gonna just get a snack. But I wanted to do homework, to be good. And ooh. Have fun, Gunther, have fun. Though here is one of my ultimate goals for my trip. The baked apple pie from McDonald's. This is what I was looking for. Because the apple pies here are fried. If you've ever been to like Jollibee and you got their peach mango pie, our McDonald's pies are basically like that. Fried deliciousness. So I wanted to compare to the McDonald's baked pie. I mean, the baked pie was still tasty, though I think I prefer the fried pies here. Because I can't imagine some of our fried pie flavors translating super well into the baked version. Because we have, of course, apple, we have halpia, taro, sometimes guava, depending. And I don't know how those would taste baked. I mean, they'd probably taste good, but the filling I feel like would fall out. The apple could survive in there because it was apple chunks, but halpia, taro, and guava in this format I think would leak. No, unfortunately I haven't seen a pog pie. I mean, technically guava is like part of the ingredients, so it's the G pie. So it's part of pog. The guava part. Close enough, right? Close enough. There was also another pie flavor. I think it was like a strawberry one. I didn't take a picture of it since that was my dad's pie. I took a bite of it though, because he offered me a bite. I'm like, thanks, Dad. Om nom 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 nom. It was pretty good, but I prefer apple. Oh man, pog juice plus a pog pie would be great. Passion, orange, guava. Pog. My favorite juice. That's like one of my favorite juices. I'm planning on going and getting some snacks later on tonight. Maybe I'll get some pog juice. I know for sure I'm getting ice cream. And over here, I went back to 85. And ooh, see you later, Steven. See ya. I hope you have a great rest of your night. But man, 85 degrees. I seriously love those oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. The one oatmeal cookie that I like, of course it's in... No, I was gonna say, of course it's in Vegas, but technically they have multiple locations, so I could get that somewhere else, assuming. It's a bakery chain, 85 degrees Celsius. Man, it's so tasty though. I love it. Oatmeal chocolate chip cookies to the right of that. Basically melon pan to the right of that. It was a cocoa bread. So it was a chocolatey bread. Bottom starting left. It was a coffee bread. Man, that coffee bread was so good. To the right of that, matcha with a chocolate cream filling. And then to the right of that, it was a rose cream cheese bread. That was one of the most unique flavors that I had. I liked it. It was kind of a big difference from the others though. But man, I feel like after eating rose bread, my breath must have smelled wonderful. I could literally say I smell like roses. It was an interesting flavor. Very interesting. Wait, there's a place called 78 degrees Celsius? I want to try that. That sounds tasty. Man, I wish I went to more coffee places too. I do love this bread though. I want more of it. When I visit my friend, I'm planning on going to the 85 there. Or maybe when I visit her, I'll go to other places. I shouldn't just stick to the same things as usual. But it's a rarity, so maybe at least once. But when I visit her, I'm gonna try other stuff too. Maybe next year. Depending on how travel stuff is. Man. Wait, it's super cheap coffee? I want to try that. I like trying bottled and canned coffees. Oh man, I want to try that. I really want to try that. Oh yeah, 85 degrees Celsius. I think it's an Asian bakery. Or maybe I'm just thinking that because it was in Chinatown. I could just be thinking that. But man, I want to go back there. Sadness. Wait. Malintar, there's a coffee place that has a nice coffee top with cheesecake foam. I want that. Yo, I want that. That sounds amazing. What the heck? I want fancy coffee like that. Normally the coffee here, I just get a blended mocha. I'm just like, yo, give me Kona coffee with mocha, please. Thanks. Would you like whipped cream on top? Ah, yes, please. I would love whipped cream. Thank you. I just get basic stuff. Unless there's like a special going on, then I'll try other things. But I'm like, let's just get basic sweetness. Chocolate, love, yum. Good enough. Oh, I remember why I took this photo. I was amazed by how thin this escalator was. This is like a single person escalator. Look at how thin it is, or at least... Yeah, it's super narrow, right? This was the most narrow escalator I've ever been on. I'm like, wow, this is kind of cool. But at the same time, I wonder, like, how annoying it is if you can't fit the escalator because it's so narrow. I couldn't resist taking a picture just because that was unique to me. And oh yeah, it is an anti-couple escalator. That's what it is. And I also asserted my dominance by taking a picture on it. No one can walk past me while I'm just awkwardly standing in the middle taking a photo. I could squeeze on the side, but nah. It's a single lane escalator. No being in a rush and rushing down. You can't get past me. I'm just here to take a picture. The one going up was also super narrow too. I didn't take a picture of the up one, only the down one. Because I was kind of worried if I took a picture of the up one. Like, what if people are passing by and then they accuse me of taking pictures of them, stealing their soul? They're like, no, it's not what it looks like. I swear. Photos are top priority. No rushers are allowed. Including my family. They might want me to walk forward, but nah. They can enjoy the scenery. Here's a happy Buddha. Let's see, I want to match him real quick. Happy Buddha. You must rub the Buddha for good luck. Or you can rub my bald head for good luck. Assuming there's good luck. My questionable gacha luck. Either hit or miss. It's like gacha in itself, seeing which luck you'll get. Yeah, kinda looks like he's stretching. You can tell people were rubbing his belly a lot. He got all them belly rubs, that's why he's so happy. He's like, oh yeah, look at all these people giving me offerings and belly rubs. I love this is the life. Imagine just getting random trinkets from people visiting and random belly rubs. Hopefully, this also works as a double-edged sword. Maybe I'll get the luck too from you guys, whoever touched the bald head. Though no take-backs, Heh. I have captured the luck. It is gonna stick with me now. I am prepared for GSSR. I will get who I want. I will get good support. We went back to that one place with the prime rib. Yo, this place was interesting. You should have seen how crazy the line was. Since at 9 p.m. till closing, they have Oxtail Soup. The line was so scary. It was it looked like at least a 2-hour wait line. But we came kind of early because we wanted the Oxtail Soup. This is a picture of it, by the way. Oh man, that line was intense afterwards. I'm happy my family got in kind of early. We just wanted the Oxtail Soup, or at least half of them wanted Oxtail Soup. I still got a prime rib, by the way. I couldn't resist. This was my dad's Oxtail Soup. There's actually a picture I have with him being a hand model because he wanted to hand model the grated ginger, but I did not include that pic. He's not getting the satisfaction. He's like, I want to be a model. Take a picture of me with the ginger. Me, okay, Dad. I'll send it to our relatives. Just for you, Dad. Just his hand, not his face. Literally, just his hand. The soup was pretty good though. I was surprised there wasn't a lot of peanuts in it, since a lot of the oxtail soup that I'm used to has a bunch of peanuts in it. But nah, this one surprisingly didn't have any. Or maybe there was so little that my dad ate it all, because he gave me a few bites. The broth was good, especially after all the ginger was added. Yum. I love the taste of ginger. It's strong, yet wonderful. The soup was tasty though. I can see why people waited. Yep, this is oxtail soup. The giant pieces of meat are oxtail. Though for oxtail soup, you gotta be kind of careful because if the place doesn't cook it properly, the meat will be really, really tough and rubbery. But over here, it was fall off the bone, so they cooked it good. I can say I approve of it. And I can see why a lot of people lined up. Like, there was one family who came in, all of them just ordered the soup. I'm like, understandable. Very, very understandable. Everyone just getting soup and just eating it. Anu, hello, hello. I was tempted to get my own oxtail too, but nah. I wanted my epic deal again. This time I got salad. I did not take a picture of the salad. I'm just like, it's vegetables. Nothing special here, just some veggies with some dressing. But this time I got a baked potato. It's like, I had mashed potatoes a day before. I want baked potatoes today. Oh man, I'm gonna miss that prime rib deal. $13.99. Prime rib plus one side plus Cherry's Jubilee. I will miss that. I will very, very miss that. It was so good. I love the meat. Though I was willing to share some with my dad this time, but he didn't want any because he wanted his soup. I'm like, Father, do me a solid. Just trade me some of your meat for some of my meat. Thanks, Dad. On top of the loaded baked potato, I added the fluffy butter and I think it was cream cheese. Cream cheese, blah. Sour cream. Oh gosh, if it was cream cheese? I wonder how that would taste. Oh gosh, I kind of want to try that now. Maybe one day. I just call my dad a bunch of random names. I'm just like, hey father, hey dad. My little brother says, my little bro still uses daddy. Daddy was ruined for me though because the internet. But it's okay, little bro. Stay innocent. Stay innocent. You can use that term. You can use that term legit. But my mind has been ruined. I cannot use it. Instead, Dad, Father, other random names I feel like calling him at the time. AU. Yeah, it just depends on how you feel, what kind of name you're gonna call, right? It just all depends. And over here, here's some pasta that I ate. I was kind of bad. If you can tell, I was eating pasta on the bed. Or like on the resting area. I was lazy. I didn't want to go to a table. I'm just like, I'm gonna just enjoy my food. The pasta was alright. It was kind of basic, but the portion was nice. It was just just a plain pasta with the cream sauce, some cheese, chicken. Tasty, but plain. Which isn't bad. As long as it tastes decent, right? It tasted decent. I was full, I was happy. My tummy was like, yes, thank you for the noodles. Plus, I barely had any cheese during this trip, which kind of... the cravings. I want cheese, I love cheese. So the pasta helped a little bit. Just the tiniest bit. My family is lactose intolerant. They'll still eat dairy-based products, but not a lot. Ooh, hello, hello. I do love cheese though. Since I'm not lactose intolerant, I assert my dominance. I have a jug of whole milk in the fridge. It's my milk. No one else can have that milk, or else they'll suffer. It's literally defending itself against everyone else. They can't steal my whole milk. It's all for me. Heh heh heh. They can stick to their other milks like... I think we currently have oat milk for my parents. I think that's what they got. They get whatever's on sale, but nah. No matter what, I will get the whole milk, even if it's not on sale. It's just for me. That way no one can steal it. I don't know why they're lactose intolerant. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think my little brother is. Maybe, but he doesn't care what he has. He just takes everything. I know my parents are, though. Yeah, I know they are. My mom and dad have to take, like, pills for that kind of stuff. I'm like, yay! I don't want to develop that. Please skip this generation. I may not have gotten the height in the family, but I can eat. I can take dairy, so hey, that's a plus. Though I can't really take sunlight well, which is kind of sad considering I live in one of the sunniest areas. I burst into flames. Those are some of my weaknesses. Height and the sun. The rest of my family don't burn as easily, but hey, at least I can drink milk. I just gotta keep telling myself. It's like, you may burn, but at least you can have milk to cheer yourself up afterwards. And ooh. Oh, this is the last thing that I got. I got a box of chocolates. These are fancy chocolates. I couldn't resist. I'm like, I want to feel fancy today. I'm gonna get a box of chocolates that looks super pretty. Most of the chocolates are gone by now. Most of them are gone. And oh yes, I guess I technically would be weak to fire. Which is sad because I love fire types in Pokemon. I'm playing Brilliant Diamond this weekend and I'm gonna get Chimchar. Chimchar was my baby inside of the original Diamond. I loved my Diamond so much. Chimchar was my great pal. Though most people at the time that I knew that played Pokemon, they got Piplup. Though now I think it's more mixed. I don't know anyone that got Chimchar, like, over here anyways. It was funny because the people that I know that play Pokemon here, they were talking badly about Chimchar. They're like, no one ever likes Chimchar, no one likes that fire monkey, and I'm just like, yo, Chimchar's my boy. That's my son you're talking about. That is my baby. I am going to be a Chimchar starter. And they're like, oh, okay. Okay. Well, would you like to trade later? So we can complete the set? And ooh, see you later, Kazu. Good luck on your essay. That reminds me, I have a presentation tomorrow that I still gotta work. I gotta fine-tune my slides just a tiny bit more. I'm presenting multiple slides. There's still time though. You like Turtwig? Oh, you know what's funny? The person who was talking badly about my Chimchar got Turtwig because... And he was like, man, there's so many people getting Turtwig, but I got Turtwig too because I love Turtwig. I'm like, GG, good for you, bro. I'm still going for my fire monkey, aka the one that you said is the worst. The one that you question why anyone would choose that. I love my fire starters. Though nah, all the starters are nice in their own ways. Though I usually stick to fire or water. I don't think I've ever chosen a grass starter. Yeah, I don't think I did. I think I've only went for fire and water. And ooh, you make your presentations about 3 hours before it starts. Legit. Super legit. Though I can't be too bad because it's a group presentation. I finished like most of it. We're gonna go over our presentation before we actually present it, but still. I'm gonna have it all ready before we go over it. That way they don't stare at me like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why did you volunteer to do multiple slides if you're not gonna finish them on time? But nah. I'll finish it. I believe. I'll be good. It's just, I'm like 80% complete with them. I gotta just add in some credits to my graphs and maybe change stuff from bulleted to numbers. I don't know. Whatever looks nicer. I gotta see how the others did theirs so we're kind of uniformed. Otherwise, it should be fine. And then there's Friday's group work. But I'm not thinking about Friday group work until after Tuesday. And yes, believe in the me that believes in myself finishing that presentation. Just gotta believe. Super believe. And hope for the best. Too bad it's a research presentation though. I just have to make sure for sure that I credit properly because that's the main part of a research project. The proper credits and the proper reference page for the works cited. Because if we mess that up, then that's gonna be a bunch of points docked. I know that for sure. Darn research projects. I have 2 this week. One is due tomorrow. The other one, I don't know if it's due on Friday, actually. I didn't look. All I know is we're working on finishing it on Friday. And yeah, Friday's problems are for Thursday's nights. Maybe Wednesday if I feel like being extra studious. Right? Otherwise, nah. I just gotta focus on the Tuesday one. The one for tomorrow because it's tomorrow. That one gets priority in my brain. I'm doing my part at least. I'm not full on procrastinating, so it's all good. Plus, I'm gonna get myself ice cream tonight. Maybe some pog juice to help my brain. And also proper food. Since we went through most of the Thanksgiving leftovers, the yams turned into candied yams. The leftover ham turned into Portuguese bean soup. The turkey was just eaten. The mashed potatoes just eaten. Stuffing just eaten. Otherwise, those 2 things are already recycled technically into other things. So now I can get other food. More other food. I don't even really know how most Thanksgivings go. That's just, like for my family, it's just eating things that... Just eating. Normally, we don't have mashed potatoes here. It's a rice household, so there's rarely potatoes. Every day it's rice. Heck, we even had some maze gohan. But I was like, I want the potatoes, Dad. Dad, can I have mashed potatoes? Please, Dad. I want potatoes. I only get potatoes during the holidays, aka like Thanksgiving time and Christmas. Otherwise, they don't want to make potatoes. Sometimes baked potatoes, depending on what there is, but nah. Every time it's just rice. Rice is good, but sometimes I want a potato, you know? I don't even know what it's... I'm terrible. I don't even know what it's really for that holiday. All I know is it's a day off from school and a day off from work. And it's full of food. And then afterwards, it's a bunch of sales. I'm ignorant. Like heck. I love the sales afterwards though, like the sales right now. Ooh, hello. I'm looking at a few Steam games that I'm gonna get for sure. I'm not gonna go overboard because I still have a lot of games I haven't touched yet. Plus, I know there's gonna be other sales. So at the very least, I'm getting 5 games, I think. At least 5. I know I want to get that. Or actually, I'm gonna keep it a surprise, more or less. Heh heh heh. I'm just gonna get some games. Oh wait, since it's actually kind of early, I can probably get the Taco Bell Cyber Monday sale. I think it's still going on. I assume. Or maybe it's not. You know what, actually, don't mind me. Just gonna check my email real quick. Wait, is it over already? Wait, is it over? Oh no! I think I missed the sale. Aww. The Taco Bell sale, I missed it. It's over. It ended at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is like 7 p.m. my time. Oh well. I can at least get some cheap ice cream. Maybe there'll be other food on sale that I can get. Since it's nighttime, at least food places usually put the hot food on sale. I can get maybe some chicken tenders. Like, yeah, some delicious late night snacks. Though no, it's not even that late, it's 9 p.m. That's actually a decent time, plus I have time to work on my presentation. Yeah, it's a good plan. Ice cream, maybe chicken tenders, pog juice. Get my Steam games before the sale ends. Before I bonk myself for missing the sale. Because I'm gonna be mad at myself if I barely miss it. I know there's still like, I think it's until December 1st, but still, I can't get distracted. If I get distracted before I buy my games, I would force myself to buy it at full price just to be like, this is your life lesson. Do not procrastinate with your sales. Do not procrastinate, sadness. I will get my deliciousness though, and the games. And heck, I might even play one of them on Sunday depending on how things go. Though I think Areki knows which game I would be planning for Sunday. Since... yeah, you know what game it is since I asked you about it. Which one from the series to get. That's just a hint. I'm just gonna have to remember though. Buy games before. Or now, just say it then. Like, depending on how things go on Sunday, I might just play Corpse Party 2021. Since that one's on sale, and I was asking which Corpse Party to get because I haven't played any of the games. And the 2021 one is a remake of a remake, right? So I'm like, you know what? If it's a remake of a remake, that must be the one to go for. And I'm sure it'll be fun. There's so many good reviews for it. Plus, if it's a remake of a remake, heck yeah! I will definitely go for that one. If not on Sunday, then there's sometimes next week, since I'm pretty sure I'm gonna finish Tokyo Dark this week. I'm pretty sure anyways. And then, of course, next week I'll also have Fate like usual, Arknights like usual. I am planning something for Saturday. Maybe more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I'm just hoping I can set up my Elgato properly. I didn't set it up yet. I'm bad. I'm procrastinating with my setup. I should make sure it works, but no. It's just on the side. My TV area is too crowded. It has a bunch of stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I gotta move my Yu-Gi-Oh cards out of the way. I have a problem. And remake of a remake, I don't even know how the game's gonna go for Corpse Party 2021. I'm going in super blind because I was tempted to look up more information, but nah, I don't want to spoil myself. I know there's multiple endings, I think. Bunch of other fun stuff. But nah, I can't spoil myself. I feel like if I look too much into it, I'm gonna accidentally find like a super duper crucial moment and just like ruin it for myself, and then I'll be like, aw, sadness. Though at the same time, looking at more information is always good, but nah, it's okay, it's okay. I like going into games blind. Since it's kind of early, maybe I'll clean up my TV area too, just to make sure the stuff works. The capture card. Nah, I'd rather get food. My priorities. And yes, it's better to go in blind. Okay, good. Most of the games I've been playing, I've been going in super blind. Though, for Pokemon, I already played the regular Pokemon Diamond. So it's not going in super blind for that game, but that's fine. That one's legit a remake of a game that I played. Plus, it's been years. It's been years since I played that. Oh man, was that like elementary school? I think that was like elementary school. It's been centuries. Ooh. Oh man. I haven't played Undertale or Danganronpa either. They're both just sitting inside of my library. They're just chilling. Oh, am I doing the limited master quests? I probably should, right? Probably should. Yeah, I should do those. Gotta do everything, right? Unless it's super painful, but nah, it should be fine. Plus I have all my command spells. Worst case scenario. I don't know how difficult those are. Yeah, I should be fine. I'm just gonna believe. I'll believe in the me that uses command spells. And rage quartz. Yep, I believe. Wait, they're one Saint Quartz each and 11 of them? Okay, totally worth it then. I need those Saint Quartz. Especially since I really want Saber Astolfo. Okay, no challenge quests, just tasks. Okay, good. Okay, that makes life easier. I need everything I can get from my Astolfo. He's gonna come home. I'm gonna force him to come home. My mom has been asking me what I want for Christmas. I've been telling her food. But I might just say Saber Astolfo. Like, Mom, can I have a gift card? Thank you. She'd be like, why? I want Saber Astolfo. I want to bring home my husbando. Husbando waifu. Thanks, Mom. Oh gosh, if I say Saber Astolfo, I wonder if she'd actually look that up and... Oh gosh, if she looked that up, I don't know what kind of pictures would appear actually. That's kind of scary. Maybe I shouldn't be too specific. I want my anime trap husbando waifu, please. Which is still questionable, but hey, a little bit less questionable. tiny bit. Tiny bit. Wait. You kept on... You're going for a Nightingale, but you got a Astolfo? What the heck? I want that luck. Maybe I should go for Nightingale and Astolfo will come home. Or nah, Astolfo, please don't play hard to get, my precious. I will grail you. I will grail you, Saber Astolfo. You will become level 100. You'll feel the love. I will be your Goodall. But then maybe, if I say that, Saber Astolfo won't come home. Because I say that. Wow! Holy cow! 2 Astolfos and an NP5? Yo! That is amazing! I want that luck. Or at least 1 Astolfo. I won't get too greedy. I'll take 1. Just 1. I'll get that gift card. Watch the gift card she hands me being a Starbucks gift card. or a McDonald's gift card. Actually, she's given me a Target gift card before, which I can use to buy another gift card. Just use a Target gift card to buy some other Play Store gift card. Perfect. It works out. But now, when she gave me the Target gift card, I bought snacks. Just snacks. Wow, you didn't even get a Nightingale after that? Ouch. Ouchio. Ouch. At Target, I get stuff like pretzel M&Ms, flaming hot Funyuns, juice or energy drinks, the Australian red licorice, and other goodies. Just snacks. Just purely snacks. Yeah, pretzel M&Ms. They're super good. The pretzel ones are my favorite. Though most places don't sell them. Which makes me very sad because they're actually super good. I also like the crunchy M&Ms. The ones that have that one little crunchy thing in it. Kind of like Bunch of Crunch. Ooh, hello. Oh, you've never had Funyuns? Oh, I love that stuff. Funyuns are so good, especially the flaming hot ones. And I'll also get Cheetos too from Target. Though I'm kind of sad the last time I got Cheetos Puffs, my mom took my Cheetos Puffs. She ate it when I was gone. She ate my snack. And I was very, very angry. Like, I know I shouldn't have been too mad because it's not hard to get more Cheetos Puffs, but that was my craving. That was my territory. Though now I kind of hoard snacks in my room. Like, I still have my game boosters right here. If you can hear that. And ooh, good night to you, Malintar. Good night. I hope you have a nice night. But yeah, I got my game boosters. It's just been chilling here. It lives with me. Heck, maybe I should take one just because I do need energy to finish my homework. Maybe 2. Nah, just 1. I'll be good. Plus I might get... No, wait, I think Starbucks is still open. Maybe I'll get Starbucks too. Wait, why is it $20? Online, that is scary. How big is that bag of flaming hot Funyuns? Over here, it's like... Depending what store you go to, $3 to $5. Which is still kind of pricey, but... $20 is overkill. Man, when I go out to get some late nights or my my dinner and ice cream and pog juice. I should look for the Funyuns and take a picture of it and then tag you. Be like, hey Shio, this is the actual price. Cause yeah, that is scary. Why $20? What's so special about that bag? It has to be huge, right? If not, something's wrong. Something is very, very wrong. Unless it's a cursed bag. If it's a cursed bag, I think I'd buy it just to torture whatever is cursing it. I would eat it. I would eat the cursed snack. My cookies yesterday, the box made a sound. It moved on its own. Like no one was on the couch, and it just moved, and I'm like, ah yes, I will eat this. This was great. It tasted delicious. Maybe extra tasty because maybe it was haunted. Extra flavor. Aw man, if it was haunted, if only I could force whatever was haunting it to do my homework for me. Ah, it's a nice thought, but no, I wish. Oh well. It's a good thought, but I'll be good. I'll be good. I'll get my snacks. Maybe I'll clean up. Maybe I'll... Nah, I won't clean up. I'll get my snacks. I'll work on homework. That's basically it. Play games. Buy more games. And yes, if a food item is haunted, eat it for extra tastiness. Extra flavor, extra power, assert your dominance. Unless it gives you food poisoning, which it didn't, luckily. I hate food poisoning. I hate that with a burning passion. Ugh. I don't want to jinx myself now. Maybe it's bad to get the half-off food at food places. But nah, it should be fine. I'm gonna believe. If they're selling it, it must be safe for consumption. I just can't go super late or else at that point it might be suspicious. Ah yes, continue eating it for even more dominance. I've done that for snacks that gave me food poisoning before. Or actually, no, it wasn't even... No, it was food poisoning. I've done that. Gets sick from food, throws up. A little while later, eats it again. Asserts dominance. I've done that before. Yes, it's questionable, but I've done it. I don't think I recommend it, but... Hey, I didn't waste anything, so that's a plus, right? Yes, it's a plus. It's me being good. I would say resourceful, but that's not the word. That is me not wasting. Ooh. Expired mac and cheese. Oh gosh. I hope it at least tasted good, but man. Ugh. I think the most expired thing I've had was over a year of expiring instant food. I think it was either instant pasta or instant like flavored rice. It was some sort of noodle. But it at least tasted good. Kind of. Yeah, like the flavor survives. The freshness, no. As long as it tastes good, it's semi worth it. Semi. Flavor. Flavor is what matters. Oh man, now I'm hungry. My game booster did not help my stomach. I want food now. I'm so sad that I missed out on the Taco Bell deal, but whatever. It's okay. I know at this hour there's at least half off food at Safeway. I mean, there's other places. Maybe I'll take a picture of... Maybe I'll go to McDonald's and just order a bunch of pies just to take pictures of them. Being like, ah yes, this is the fried McDonald's pies. And then go to Jollibee and just take a picture of that pie too. Just get all the pies. If I can't find anything good at Safeway then, that's gonna be the goal. Yep, okay, that's my goal. You'll see what I get soon enough, because I'll post pictures on Twitter. I'll be like, this is the haul for tonight. And how's the energy drink situation? I have a decent amount still at home, but I kind of want to get more. Maybe I'll look for other flavors while I'm out. Since I feel like it's been like a week, I'm pretty sure, or actually maybe like 2 weeks. The store should probably bring in some other fun stuff. I'm gonna believe, and hopefully there's stuff on sale if I'm extra lucky. I'm gonna believe. Ooh. Thank you for the energy drink. I will get more though. So I'll be good and I'll go off into the world getting snacks and drinks. And then I'll post a picture of what I get. So thank you everyone for stopping by the stream. It is time for food and drinks now. And then homework. I gotta be semi-good, especially with the homework. Presentation tomorrow. Need some brain power. So thank you all for stopping by. I'm happy to be back. And see you guys later. Bye-bye.